Thanks for coming back this Monday afternoon and checking in. The other day I was thinking back to 1975 following my college graduation. I was ready to take on the world. With my diploma in hand, I was sure that that perfect job was out there ready and waiting for me. I had had a couple of job interviews for elementary teaching positions, but unlike my friends, by graduation time a job had not yet materialized. Nevertheless, I was sure that offer was just around the corner. So I went home to the small North Iowa town where my family lived at the time and set out to just wait. I sent out quite a few applications, but as May ended and we moved into June, still nothing. I kept busy trying to occupy my mind, but worry was starting to creep in. As June passed by, a little bit of panic started to join the worry. My dad kept telling me it would be fine, the perfect job was out there, just be patient. While I appreciated his words, they weren't sinking in very far as July 4th rolled around and we got further into the summer. Just as my hope and patience with my dad's assurances had begun to wear very thin, sure enough, I got a call, had an interview, and in late July landed a teaching job in Monticello, Iowa. It turned out to be a wonderful opportunity and set me on a great path in my adulthood in the 10 years that I taught there. Who knew? My dad was right. While in Monticello, I got married, we bought our first home, all three of our kids were born there. It was the absolute perfect start. Now, fast forward to 2006. We've been living and married for 21 years and attending Marian Methodist, where our children had grown up and been nurtured in their faith. And my own faith journey had taken a lot of great turns, had deepened and enriched in many, many ways. And in May of that year, I was waiting to hear about the position that had been newly created for Director of Pastoral Care. I had interviewed for the position and believed deep down that I had been called to fill this position on the church staff and that God had been preparing and guiding me for just this moment. But again, I had to wait. My dad's words came back to me often during that waiting period, and a little of the irritation and impatience that I felt back in 1975 in the summer kept cropping up too. But rather than let impatience and worry overtake me this time, I turned to Scripture, to God's holy word. I looked up every passage I could find on waiting. Wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord, Psalm 27:4. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him, Psalm 37:7. But for you, O Lord, do I wait. It is you, O Lord, my God, who will answer. Psalm 38:15. And now, O Lord, for what do I wait? My hope is in you. Psalm 39:7. For God alone, O my soul, wait in silence, for my hope is from him. Psalm 62:5. These are just a few of the scriptures that I wrote down and prayed through over and over when my uncertainty and impatience would begin to overtake my mind and heart as I waited. The calm and assurance that my dad had tried to share with me those many years ago as I waited to hear about my first teaching job took on a whole new meaning as I waited to hear about this position. My faith had grown so much over the years, and my trust in God was so much stronger now. So instead of needlessly worrying, I turned to his word and allowed him to fill my heart rather than insecurity and doubt. What a joy to rest in him, to rely not on ourselves, but his everlasting strength and wisdom. As the years have shown, I am not the one who's in charge of my life and all its various pieces, but rather the one who has known and loved me since time began. Thank God for his incredible love and grace. Thank you. See you later.